Lizziee, al-jtown, and welcome to my new channel. I am here in the country.
What?
It's a little hot. My makeup's melting. I didn't bring any of my extra makeup. You know, if you're a girl, you know what's up. You know we need our makeup, right? But yeah, my eyebrow's melting, so don't judge. We are not here to judge other people, right? We are here to live our best lives. We are here to make the best out of everything. I want to talk to you guys about a beautiful book I came across that actually my very good friend lent to me. It's called The 4 Agreements. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a wisdom book. It is made out of 4 agreements. 4 agreements in which, let's not call them rules. We can call them laws. Laws are defined as something that we all follow. We've known this for since America was established, right? And even before that, British, whatever you call it. These laws have been part of existence for a very long time. This can be the key to success because that everything is energy, frequency, and everything is related in this universe. Universe. Energy plays a very high role in who we really are. It talks about the Toltec. The Toltec is a Mexican culture in which it defines to be men and women of knowledge.
You could do so.
This comes together from Teotihuacan, Mexico, in which they believed being the greatest self. Mexican city is actually known as the man becomes God. Interesting, right? These 4 agreements make perfect, beautiful sense. It is a practical guide to personal freedom. There is just so much good content in this and experience life by. The first one is be impeccable with your word. Okay, I had to pick my hair up because Jesus, it was getting too hot and my whole face is melting. And yeah, let's not do that. But anyways, to be impeccable with your word is not using the word against yourself. If I see you in the street and I call you stupid, that's not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of who I am, because it's not only going to affect the other person because the other person's going to hate you. Really, I'm just using the word against myself. The words are seeds. They continue to be planted. The seeds are opinions, ideas, and concepts. You plant a seed and a thought grows. The word is like a seed and the human mind is so fertile. The only problem is that too often it is fertile for the seeds of fear. Fear is everything! Why? Fear is everywhere. We need to let go of fear. We need to not live our lives by fear. We need to go and get what we want in life and not make fear so big. To do what you really want and what you really think you're here in this world to do. You're not here in this world to just sit around and wait for life to pass you by. God's gonna pass through you. Do what's best for you. If I get angry with my word and I'm speaking to you, I'm giving you that emotional poison to you. It's not really benefiting me. It's not really helping me in any way. Gossip and spells from the words of others, but also from the way we use our words with ourselves. If we use negative self-talk, you're carrying that negativity of energy to anywhere. You're not feeling good about yourself. If not, we're downgrading some frequency levels in which we want to be at our highest frequency, always good, always. I know it's hard. We're not always going to be impeccable with our word. We're not always not going to take anything personally. We're not always going to not make assumptions. We're not always going to do our best, but we're going to try, and we're not going to give up. We're going to keep trying and trying and trying. You understand? The key is to not give up. The key is that if you fail at any of those 4 agreements, you repeat it again and you redo it until you get it right. Every time you mess up, you redo this, you rethink these 4 agreements, you flow in that frequency again, and then you're gonna get it right. And whoever is not at that energy level, you're gonna see some people disappear because they're not really gonna understand you. That is number 2. Don't take anything personally. Whatever people do, feel, think, don't take it personally. When you take things personally, then you feel offended. And your reaction is to defend your belief and create conflicts. You make something big out of something so little, because you have the need to be right and make everybody else wrong. Whatever you feel and do is just a projection of your own personal dream, a reflection of your own agreements. Somebody's telling you something negative, you have to remind yourself, these opinions have nothing to do with me. Repeat it again. These opinions have nothing to do with me. You're thinking something negative? These opinions have nothing to do with me. And you let go of that. No, I don't take it personally. Whatever you think, whatever you feel. Either way, it does not affect me because I know what I am. I don't take it personally when people say that I do my best. And I also don't take it personally when they say you are the worst. I know it's your problem and not my problem. The 3rd agreement, do not make assumptions. We have the tendency to make assumptions about everything in our lives. The problem with making assumptions is that we believe that they are the truth. We could swear they are real. We make assumptions about what others are doing or thinking. We take it personally. Then we blame them, and then we react by sending this negative emotional poison with our word. That is why whenever we make assumptions, we're asking for problems. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally, and we end up creating a whole big drama out of nothing. We only see what we want to see. Assumptions set us up for suffering. All the sadness, all the drama that we have lived are rooted into making assumptions and taking things personally. Our whole dream of hell is based on that. Crazy. We create a lot of emotional poison by just making assumptions and taking it personally. We only see what we want to see and hear what we want to hear. We don't perceive things as they are. We have the habit of dreaming with no basis in reality. We literally dream things up in our imaginations. Because we don't understand something, we make an assumption about the meaning. Making assumptions in our relationships is really asking for problems. Often we make the assumption that our partners know what we think and that we don't have to say what we want. We assume that they're going to do what we want because they know us so well. Nobody knows what we're thinking. It's just based on our words. Black magic and white magic. To all of those people that maybe I hurt, it's not my intention to hurt the people that I love. Number 4, always do your best. Let's talk about fear. So fear generates angriness, jealousy, envy. Anything that has to do with fear, it's negative. We have to let go of that. Fear is very, very powerful, and you have to just go out there and get what you want. You can't let fear take a hold of you and not become who you truly are. You cannot let fear, because of others' point of view, get to you because you think that they're not gonna like you because of what you're doing. Other people, if they love you, they're gonna stick around regardless. If they love you, they're always gonna be there. Especially your family, and which is the most important, who you consider your family. They're always gonna be there. Nobody else but your family. You know you are wonderful. Even if someone got a gun and shot you in the head, it was nothing personal. Even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you don't need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. The mind is divided as your body is divided. Just as you can say, I have one hand, and I can shake my other hand and feel the other hand. It also talks about the truth. Do not expect people to tell you the truth, because they also lie to themselves. You have to trust yourself and choose to believe or not to believe what someone says to you. When we really see other people as they are, without taking it personally, we can never be hurt by what they say and do. There's a huge amount of freedom that comes to you when you take nothing personally. You become immune to black magicians, and no spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. The whole world can gossip about you, and if you don't take it personally, you are immune. Stay in your state of bliss, and hell will not affect you. Which energy are you gonna be today? You get the power to choose. What are you choosing today?